Welcome back to Yacht Life, where we dive into the world of ultimate luxury, jaw-dropping fortunes, and the fascinating stories behind the wealthiest individuals on the planet. Today, we're taking a close look at the richest basketball player in the world, a living legend who has not only dominated the court, but also built an empire that transcends sports. By the time this video ends, you'll understand precisely how he amassed a multi-billion-dollar fortune and why his wealth continues to grow. When talking about basketball, a few names inevitably come to mind: Magic Johnson, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, and of course, the icon of icons, Michael Jordan. But which of these legends can claim the title of the richest basketball player on earth? Well, as of the beginning of 2025, Michael Jordan stands head and shoulders above the rest, with a staggering net worth estimated at around $3.5 billion. Yes, that's billion with a B. The six-time NBA champion and five-time MVP is far beyond simply wealthy. He's in a league of his own. LeBron James, for comparison, became a billionaire in 2022, but even his impressive fortune, hovering around $1 billion, doesn't come close to catching Jordan's multi-billion-dollar empire. So how did a kid from Wilmington, North Carolina, who was once cut from his high school varsity basketball team, rise to become one of the wealthiest sports icons in history? Michael Jordan began his NBA career in 1984, drafted by the Chicago Bulls after a collegiate stint at the University of North Carolina. In his rookie season, Jordan quickly became the league's most electrifying player, dazzling fans with his high-flying dunks and clutch play. Yet his salary back then was far from the astronomical contracts we see today. Jordan earned roughly $500,000 in his first year, a big sum for the mid-1980s, but nowhere near the multi-million-dollar salaries of modern NBA rookies. Still, it didn't take long for Jordan's financial trajectory to skyrocket. By the late 1980s, fans were showing up at the stadium primarily to see him, and the Bulls were breaking attendance records. The brand that would fuel his fortune was already being built. Jordan's style, marketability, and outright dominance on the court paved the way for everything that would come next. If you know anything about Michael Jordan's wealth, then you know his partnership with Nike is the centerpiece of it all. In 1984, Nike took a massive gamble on a rookie by offering him a shoe deal, something that was not common practice at the time, especially not at the levels Nike was willing to invest. The first Air Jordan sneaker hit the market and sold like wildfire. By 1997, Nike had turned the Nike Jordan sub-brand into a standalone segment, churning out shoes, clothing, and gear that became must-have items for basketball fans and sneaker enthusiasts worldwide. Fast forward to today, and the Jordan brand rakes in billions of dollars in annual revenue. While the exact terms of Jordan's deal with Nike have evolved over the decades, his significant profit-sharing agreement ensures that a piece of every Air Jordan sneaker sold goes straight into his pocket. In 2022, the Jordan brand generated over $5 billion in annual revenue, a staggering figure that secures Michael Jordan tens of millions of dollars per year. This revenue stream alone dwarfs the career earnings of most NBA stars. Though the Nike partnership is the anchor of Jordan's empire, it's hardly the only source of income. Over the years, Jordan has inked deals with Gatorade, Hanes, Upper Deck, McDonald's, Wheaties, and more, each brand aiming to link itself with Jordan's image of excellence and competitive drive, paid handsomely for the privilege of using his name and likeness. For instance, consider the Gatorade deal, which birthed the famous Be Like Mike campaign. It was a marketing phenomenon that captured the hearts and imaginations of millions around the world. Not only did it solidify Gatorade's place as a sports drink titan, but it also showcased the sheer power of Jordan's star appeal. These long-term endorsements continually brought, and continue to bring, substantial income long after his final NBA game. Another significant pillar of Michael Jordan's wealth comes from his ownership stakes in professional sports teams. In 2010, Jordan bought a controlling interest in the Charlotte Hornets, then the Charlotte Bobcats, for about $275 million. People around the league questioned whether he could turn the struggling franchise around, but the bigger question was how much the team's value might grow over time. In 2023, that question was answered in a big way when Jordan decided to sell his majority stake in the Hornets. The franchise's valuation had soared to around $3 billion, and Jordan's sale reportedly netted him a massive windfall, catapulting his net worth to an estimated $3.5 billion. Even after the sale, Jordan maintains a minority stake in the team, ensuring he still has a say in the NBA world he once ruled on the court. Owning a sports franchise isn't Jordan's only business move. Over the years, he's diversified his wealth into various sectors: restaurants, car dealerships, and lucrative partnerships. For instance, Jordan is known to have stakes in the automotive industry, real estate, and even tech ventures. He also co-owns a NASCAR team, alongside three-time Daytona 500 winner Denny Hamlin, further expanding his sports business footprint beyond basketball. Real estate has long been a prime investment avenue for Jordan. He owns multiple properties across the United States, including a massive mansion in Highland Park, Illinois, another in Jupiter, Florida, and a lakefront home in North Carolina. While many of his high-profile properties remain personal residences or part of his asset portfolio, they are emblematic of his approach to maintaining a well-rounded balance of holdings, some for immediate revenue. Despite his enormous fortune, Jordan has also become increasingly involved in philanthropy. He's donated millions of dollars to charitable causes, including education programs, healthcare initiatives, and social justice organizations. In 2020, Jordan and the Jordan brand pledged $100 million over 10 years to support organizations dedicated to ensuring racial equality, social justice, and greater access to education. This philanthropic angle also plays into his personal brand. Jordan is known not just as an iconic athlete, but as a cultural icon whose influence extends far beyond basketball. His philanthropic efforts reflect that broader reach and also help keep his name in a positive spotlight, something that further cements his status as not just the wealthiest wealthiest basketball player, but arguably the most beloved sports figure of all time. Whether it's the iconic silhouette of him dunking, a logo recognized worldwide, or the unstoppable highlights from his Chicago Bulls days, Jordan's legacy is threaded into the fabric of global pop culture. Almost 3 decades after his first retirement, young fans who never saw him play still line up for new Air Jordan sneaker releases. Documentaries like The Last Dance reignited nostalgia for his heyday, proving that his influence is timeless. This cultural longevity boosts his brand, ensuring that new generations, both fans of the game and lifestyle consumers, continue to pour money into Air Jordan products, documentaries, and just about anything linked to the Jordan phenomenon. The result is a self-perpetuating cycle of success that keeps MJ's fortune growing well into the future. As noted, LeBron James has joined the billionaire ranks, but his net worth of around $1 billion still pales in comparison to Jordan's $3.5 billion. Magic Johnson, another legendary NBA figure, has found success through ownership stakes in the Los Angeles Dodgers, Los Angeles Sparks, and Los Angeles Football Club, among other ventures. His net worth has been estimated around $600 million, which is extremely impressive, but still a far cry from Jordan's staggering total. Other NBA stars, such as Kevin Durant and Stephen Curry, are making moves in tech and media, building impressive fortunes that could climb well into the 9-figure range and beyond. However, no one has come close to dethroning the original Air Jordan from his position at the top. At an age where most professional athletes fade from the spotlight, Michael Jordan only seems to shine brighter. His ongoing endorsement deals, royalties from sneaker sales, and diversified investments all but guarantee that his net worth will remain sky high. Moreover, he still retains significant influence in the NBA community, thanks to his minority stake in the Charlotte Hornets and his close ties to the league. Jordan's future might see him expanding his portfolio even further, possibly acquiring additional sports ventures or diving deeper into emerging industries. Whatever his next move, the world will be watching closely. His story serves as an inspiration to athletes everywhere, illustrating that lucrative opportunities continue well after your playing days have ended, if you play your cards right. And there you have it. The richest basketball player in the world is none other than Michael Jordan, with an estimated net worth hovering around $3.5 billion as we enter 2025. From dominating the hardwood in the 80s and 90s, to revolutionizing sneaker culture, to becoming a major team owner and savvy investor, Jordan's path to incredible wealth is the stuff of legend. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the life and fortune of an NBA icon, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to Yacht Life for more captivating stories of opulence and success from around the globe. From the basketball court to the boardroom, we've got you covered on everything you need to know about living life at the top. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep dreaming big.